Okay, it's time for more story. On the shore with a special kohai. Who could that kohai possibly be, I wonder? It must be Ibaraki. Since, look, she was the one who showed up there. $Bucks drop on this one. Alright, I should actually have another summer servant just for the extra points and stuff. Like Nobu. Nobu.
Sorry to bother you all. I was just curious how things are going. Well, we've got a basic direction now, I think. But really, I'm not sure what it is I'm drawing myself.
Don't worry, it's surprisingly readable. It's almost like you were already a fan of manga or something.
I have been reading them for a while. They were helpful for learning to read and write. It was only recently that I started trying to understand how they work. There's both an art and a science to things like panel layout, writing dialogue, and so on. So you used a reference then. Does that mean you didn't come up with this art style yourself? What, you got some kind of problem with imitation? Not at all. Every learning endeavor begins with imitation. I have certainly learned my share of things via monkey see, monkey do. Now that you have the fundamentals down, all you need to do is work on improving your art. So then, does this mean that things are going well? Maybe this means now's a good time for a break.
Whoa, when did it get so late? It's nighttime.
Hours ago, actually. Good point. Gouda, you haven't had dinner yet, have you? Why don't you go do that now? And take your time. I mean it. In fact, why don't you go with him, Mash? You put off eating out of deference to us, yes? Oh, okay then, I'll do that. Let's head to the first floor restaurant, Senpai. Hi there! 2 for dinner? Yes, please. I'm sorry, Mr. Bags Under His Eyes, but the whole restaurant is reserved today.
But there's no one here.
Don't just look with your eyes. But anyway, I didn't let that stop me from making some jelly I mean rice balls and such.
I see she learns from the Brock from Pokemon School of what rice balls are.
I have got a bunch of different kinds, including Spam. Ever had rice balls with Spam before? Way better than you'd think. Most of our carbs for the next 3 days are gonna come from bread, so it's nice to mix it up a little, you know? Why don't you take them down to the beach and have a nice relaxing meal there? You might just find some new ideas. Okay, then we will. Thank you so much for the food, Cat. Come on, Senpai. Let's go find somewhere to eat down by the water. So we take 1, 2, 3 steps after leaving the restaurant. And here we are.
Man, that's really nice. Itadakimasu.
Yes, it is. If we feel like going to the ocean for a change of pace, all we have to do is step out the door. The stars are beautiful, aren't they?
Yeah, and not just them. So is the sea. Fun fact, chat. It is a Japaneseism to say the moon or the sky, the stars in them, are beautiful tonight when you are alone with a girl, as a way of saying that she is beautiful as well. So MASH is hitting on us, totally.
Oh, sorry, never mind. It's nothing. You're right, though. This place is like paradise. Oh, and right, shall we have our rice balls now, senpai? They look delicious.
That they do.
And they are delicious. Mine's a little sour? Wait, make that a lot sour.
That's the pickled plum.
I see. It's a much more pervasive sourness than, say, a lemon. I've read that these pickled plums are soothing to upset stomachs. It was very considerate of Kat to include them in these rice balls. All that aside, though, things certainly have gotten strange here. Between the Singularity, Servant Fest, forming a club, and making a dojin, not to mention that mysterious foreigner. Well, I can't think of a better word for it than messy. At least it's nice and quiet now. Uh-huh? Are those chickens? They're so loud!
Way to ruin the moment!
I guess we'll have to finish our rice balls later, Master. Right now, we need to take care of these enemies. For some reason, they remind me of an author servant whose night is day and day is night.
Isn't that just typical? Main character finally has an intimate moment with MASH, and then some big cock walks along and takes her away from us.
Asobi こそが修行なり。牛若丸、童心に帰ります。楽しみで遠慮はしません。では、フリーズ。光よ、ひそやかに。遊びがいがある。空から決めますか。海から攻めますか。ポンポコリン。光よ、ひそやかに。
But how can you hate poor Pepe? He's just a frog. Oh my god, chat, look. It's a massive cock.
内緒ですよ。天狗の高花、お見せしましょう。エキサイ天狗。そんなに空から決めますか。ええ。真白よりも素早く、狸よりも変幻自在。それがすなわちこの私、鞍馬の山の牛若丸なり。爽快に笑い、リースホリーデイ。
Well, that's unfortunate. Barely survived.
空から海から攻めますか。爽快に笑い、愚かな人間を懲らしめるのも天狗の役目です。
So I hope you guys are super enjoying the fact that Archer Jones' angels that she summons are dolphins. And also that somehow makes her an archer. I don't know how, but you know.
I know what this one is. It's salmon.
It'd be funny if Finn caught it for Cat to cook. I got shrimp and mayonnaise myself.
Are the shrimp very fresh here in Luluhawa? They certainly look better than the ones at Caldia. Come to think of it, this is the first time we've gone on a real trip rather than a race shift, isn't it? This isn't just a simulation. It's a real beach, in the real tropics. And here we are.
Yeah, I'm glad this singularity happened in Hawaii.
Master, let's not lose focus. Remember, once we've defeated the foreigner and hopefully completed our book in time for Servant Fes, it'll be time for us to go back to Caldia. We shouldn't forget that part of our mission, Senpai. Before was a race, and before that a desert island. No matter what strange things happen, we always find a way to enjoy ourselves in summer. Someday when you look back on this long and arduous battle, I hope you'll remember the fun times as much as the bad ones. And I hope I'm not imposing on you by sharing that either.
Not at all. Thank you, Mash.
Not at all. I'm the one who should be thanking you. Well, shall we head back to the hotel? Altar should be just about finished by now.
It seems my accomplice is still yet to realize that unprecedented danger is headed towards Luluhawa. Unprecedented danger!
Silence is golden.
Hooray, Dante's! And now it is break time until next story event part.